Today we are looking at a brand that does things a bit differently. Fountain pens made from unusual materials with a modular design, and some are even flame treated. Black Forest Pen is young, but has a strong identity of its own. And that's exactly what we're going to explore now. From the classic to the Rhombus, from the Minimo to the Metallicum. Hello, my name is Chris, and this is Writing Delight. It all started with ballpoint pens, and they were anything but ordinary. A wheel that not only defines the design, but also extends the refill. It turns in both directions, endlessly, with solid, satisfying clicks. It's a mechanism that immediately catches the eye and makes it clear to me this isn't about following standards, but about bringing unique ideas to life. Let's move on to the fountain pens. The classic series forms the foundation of the fountain pen lineup. It's a baseline from which models like the Multimill and the Minimo evolved. Here's a simple, clipless classic, functional and minimalist. And then there's this version in bronze. It's a material that lives. Shiny at first, it develops its very own patina with every use. It tells a story, my story. For me, that's a huge part of its appeal. Highly unusual is a classic made from PEEK, a high-tech polymer, also known from medical technology. You'll hardly find another writing instrument that uses a material like this. I'm really curious to know, what do you all think of high-tech materials like this in fountain pens? Do you prefer classic resins and metals, or do you find experiments like this with PEEK exciting? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Even in its smallest form, the design language remains clear. The classic Minimo with a clip, a true pocket pen that becomes a full-sized writing instrument once the cap is posted. Holding it shows just how compact it is, yet it remains perfectly comfortable to use. With the Multimill, things get almost hypnotic. Fine engravings cover the barrel. When you turn the pen in the light, it shines. It almost glitters. There's a Minimo version of this one as well, the same design language, just more compact, made for your pocket. Despite its size, it feels great in the hand with the cap posted. It's clear that these small models aren't toys, but true everyday companions. And then there's a line that truly stands out, the Rhombus. Its skeletonized barrel reveals the converter inside, an unusual detail that instantly makes it stand out from the crowd. This approach is maintained even in the Minimo pocket version. The flame stylus steel variant is particularly striking. It displays a color gradient ranging from normal metallic tones to metallic blues. I also have the large Rhombus in bronze, which I've been using for quite some time. If you want to see that pen in detail, I've already published a full video review on it. One model pushes the boundaries even further, the Metallicum. Here, two different metals are combined. Openings are drilled into the outer body, into which a second material is inlaid. The result is a crisp, striking pattern that sets it apart from all other models. The surface remains absolutely smooth, you feel no transition. The cap is slightly larger than on the other models, which changes the pen's proportions and gives it a stronger presence. For me, this is one of the most technically interesting designs in the entire range. Alongside the designs, the choice of materials plays a crucial role. Available are aluminum, anodized aluminum, bronze, stainless steel, blued stainless steel, brass, PEEK, and titanium. Not every material is available for every series, but all in all, this creates an unusually broad palette, from classic metals to a high-tech polymer. And you can also choose on some models whether you'd prefer your pen with or without a clip. However, a later conversion isn't possible without strapping the entire cap. To help you get a better sense of the dimensions, here are the Black Forest pen models next to Lamy Safari and the Visconti Homo sapiens. The standard length pens are shorter than the Lamy Safari, while the Minimos are significantly shorter. When posted, a Minimo becomes as long as a standard pen. By the way, the caps on the full-side pens cannot be posted. The way you hold them also highlights the differences between the standard and Minimo versions, but both are equally comfortable to use. Another detail that makes Black Forest Pen special is the filling system. The Minimo models are so compact that they only fit a standard international cartridge. For on-the-go use, that's more than enough. A cartridge is quick to change. The full-sized pens, on the other hand, comes with a screwed-in converter. Unlike with many brands, it's not just a friction fit. It's seated firmly and securely. Furthermore, a small cap at the end of the barrel can be unscrewed, giving you direct access to the converter's piston knob, allowing you to fill it directly. Of course, the entire barrel can also be unscrewed for cleaning, to remove the converter, or to use a cartridge, for whatever else you have in mind. What unites all these models is machining. The threads are butterly smooth, precisely cut, and allow the cap to glide on almost by itself. The surfaces are flawlessly finished, whether it's bronze, stainless steel, or the high-tech PEEK polymer. And one screw deserves special attention. It's drilled through the center to serve as a breather hole, ensuring the cap works reliably and no unwanted pressure builds up inside. For me, this is a perfect example of the love and hard work that has been poured into every detail. Another topic typical for Black Forest pen, the thoughtful details. The clips are attached with custom-made screws. They have a proprietary slot that cannot be opened with a standard screwdriver. For this, Black Forest pen offers a corresponding tool that can be purchased affordably. It works for both the screws and for changing the nib. The entire nib unit can be unscrewed. This also reveals the housing that is screwed onto the section, allowing the whole unit to be swapped or reinserted with ease. And there are several options: an 18-karat gold nib in medium, steel nibs in fine, medium and broad, as well as gold-plated nibs, also in fine, medium and broad. This allows you to not only tailor the pen to your own writing style, but also vary its appearance. Even with accessories, the brand stays true to itself. Instead of leather, Black Forest pen uses cork, crafted into pen sleeves and pen rolls. The surface is robust, the grain is unique, and the stitching is meticulously done. A wooden box with the logo branded into it is also part of the collection. Everything feels coherent and perfectly matches the brand's sustainable approach. From an extravagant ballpoint to a well-thought-out line of fountain pens, Black Forest pens shows just how much substance a young manufacturer can have. Understated forms, exciting details, a sustainable mindset, and pens that, thanks to their modularity, are designed to last a lifetime. What you've seen here is just a snapshot of the Black Forest pen range. The collection has grown significantly since then, with more models and variations that aren't even featured here. For those who want to dive deeper, you can already find my detailed review of the Rhombus on my channel. And if you enjoyed this overview, I'd love for you to stick around. Feel free to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Many thanks to Black Forest Pen for providing these samples, and to all of you for watching. See you next time.